Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IS Academy. So, what if I told you that a tiny island paradise suddenly banned an entire nation from setting foot on its soil? And that in three of South Asia's largest Muslim nations, streets are erupting in rage. Global brands are under attack. And even the passports are becoming political weapons. So this is not a fiction, this is real, and it is happening right now. This is happening right now. From the luxury resorts of the Maldives to the political heart of Dhaka, the explosive streets of Karachi, a wave of anger is sweeping South Asia. It is not just about war anymore. It is about identity, it is about power and protest. And Israel's ongoing military campaign in Gaza has ignited something fierce and widespread. But what exactly is happening? Why are thousands of people rising up in the countries that don't even have diplomatic relations with Israel? And what could this mean for regional stability, global businesses, and diplomatic power equations? So stay with me as we unpack the hard facts, real figures, and the untold geopolitical consequences of this fast evolving story. So, जिन लोगों ने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है वो लोग सब्सक्राइब कर ले चैनल, because what is unfolding now could reshape more than just passport or protest. It might just change the balance of power in South Asia and beyond. So anti-Israel sentiment is growing in South Asia's Muslim nations. So what exactly happening? So first of all, I'm going to talk about the Maldives. Maldives recently has banned Israeli citizens from entering in the country. And they have announced as a move to resolute solidarity with Palestinians. As you can see this, resolute solidarity with the Palestinian cause. So, Maldives President Mohammad Muizzu signed the ban into the law right after the parliament approved it. So, this is the scenario. And his office called it as a response to Israel's genocide in Gaza region. So a fundraising campaign called Maldivians in Solidarity with Palestinians was also launched. But this can impact the tourism of Maldives. If you see the data, in 2024, around 11,000 Israelis visited Maldives. That is 0.6% of all the tourists. And in the first 4 months of 2025, only 528 Israeli visited. This is an 88% drop compared to the same period in 2024. Now, what is the response of Israel? अब इजराइल ने इस चीज पर क्या रेस्पॉन्ड किया? Israel told its citizens to leave the Maldives, and Israel warned that it would be hard to help them if needed in Maldives. So Israel's foreign ministry had already advised against visiting the Maldives last year also. Now, apart from this, there are other countries with Israeli entry ban. अब वो कौन-कौन से देश हैं? Algeria, Bangladesh, Brunei, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Pakistan, Saudi Arab, Syria, and Yemen. These are some countries which ban Israeli people. Apart from this, what is happening in Bangladesh region? अब अगर हम बांग्लादेश की बात करें, so in Bangladesh, massive protest is going on. Now, on this Sunday only, on Sunday, about 1 lakh people they have protested in Dhaka. 1 lakh people they have protested in Dhaka for Israel actions in Gaza region. Now this protest happens at Suharawardi Udyan, which is near to the Dhaka University. and people shouted free Palestine and beat images of Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu. Clear? Now the support came from Bangladesh Nationalist Party, which is led by ex-PM Khalida Zia, and right-wing Islamist groups like, now there are other protesters also, है ना, बहुत सारे राइट विंग इस्लामिक ग्रुप भी थे. देन देयर आर अदर सिटीज ऑफ प्रोटेस्ट ऑल्सो, लाइक अब कौन कौन से सिटीज हैं, लाइक बोगरा, सिलहेट, कॉक्स बाजार. एंड सम प्रोटेस्ट टर्न्ड आउट वॉयलेंट, लाइक इफ यू सी बोगरा, सो बोगरा में प्रोटेस्टर ने अटैक किया है बाटा शोरूम पर. इन बोगरा रीजन प्रोटेस्टर्स अटैक्ड बाटा शोरूम. In Sylhet, protesters attacked KFC outlet and Pizza Hut. KFC outlet पे पूरा अटैक किया गया है. Sylhet, KFC outlet was vandalized. Cox Bazar, protester attacked Pizza Hut and KFC. अब इस पर बाटा ने क्या रेस्पॉन्स किया? अब बाटा ने कहा कि they said that it is a Czech family owned company. We have no connections with Israel. We belong to the Czech family, which is, now Bata is a Czech family owned company with no political ties to this conflict, but still. And apart from this, passport policy. Now what is the passport policy of Bangladesh? Bangladesh has reintroduced the phrase, कौन सा phrase reintroduce किया है, that this passport is valid for all countries of the world except Israel. And the Home Ministry ordered this on April 7, 2025, because earlier this phrase was there, but this phrase was removed in 2021 under Sheikh Hasina's Awami League to follow the international standards. So this was removed. So now Bangladesh has again reintroduced this phrase for passport. Then Pakistan. Now what is happening in Pakistan? अब अगर हम पाकिस्तान की बात करें, in Pakistan also protests in various cities are going on, like Karachi, Rawalpindi, Lahore, बहुत सारे ऐसे cities हैं. Now in Karachi, thousands of people marched on Sunday against the Israel. In Rawalpindi, an American fast food outlet was vandalized by the protester. Another KFC was also attacked by Tehreek-e-Labbaik supporter. ये देखिए, आप देख सकते हैं इमेज, KFC आउटलेट को पूरी तरीके से वैंडलाइज कर दिया है Tehreek-e-Labbaik सपोर्टर्स ने. लाहौर में क्या हुआ? In Lahore, around 15,000 people joined a rally by Jamaat-e-Islami on Pakistan this Friday. Clear? Jamaat-e-Islami ने रैली निकाली तो लोगों ने उस प्रोटेस्ट रैली को ज्वाइन किया. Then apart from this, parliament resolution क्या रहा? On Monday, Pakistan Parliament passed an unanimous resolution where Pakistan Parliament condemned Israel military actions in Gaza, and they are urging international community to hold Israel accountable for war crimes. They are calling for permanent peace and for Palestine to become a full United Nations member. Apart from this, religious leader का statement क्या रहा? तो आइए दिखाते हैं. Religious leader, इनका नाम है मुफ्ती तकी उस्मानी. मुफ्ती तकी उस्मानी. Mufti Taqi Usmani, he is a top Islamic scholar of the Deobandi school who called for complete boycott of Israel, and he also asked for peaceful protest, not violence. So when we see these things, so the growing anti-Israel sentiments in South Asia's Muslim majority nations, especially Maldives, Bangladesh and Pakistan, these things can have several political, economic, diplomatic and social impacts. Now what can be the diplomatic impact? अब इससे diplomatic impact क्या होगा? So the first diplomatic impact can be, it can further isolation, it can create isolation of Israel in South Asia. अब कैसे Israel को isolate किया जाएगा South Asia में? Now already these countries of South Asia are protesting. Okay, so these countries already don't have diplomatic ties with Israel. Public actions like passport restriction from Bangladesh, entry ban Maldives, these are symbolically harden their stand. Then it can also strain ties with pro-Israel countries. अब इससे प्रो इजराइल कंट्रीज के साथ भी टाइज जो होंगे स्ट्रेन हो जाएंगे. लाइक प्रोटेस्ट टारगेटिंग यूएस लिंक ब्रांड्स. इस प्रोटेस्ट में यूएस के ब्रांड्स को टारगेट किया है. यूएस के लीडर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को टारगेट किया, which signal the rising anger towards the Western foreign policy. Now, this may create the diplomatic discomfort with the countries like US and European Union, especially if violence increases. Then there might be shift in alliances because these moves may draw these nations closer to the other Muslim countries, especially like OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation. है ना? And it could also lead to stronger regional Islamic solidarity on the Palestine issue. Apart from this, economic impact can also be there. Now, how economic impact? Now, how it's going to impact economically? This can be considered as a tourism loss for Maldives. Now, Maldives के सबसे ज्यादा रेवेन्यू कहां से आता है? टूरिज्म. Now, Israeli tourists who made up around 0.6% of all arrivals in 2024, already down 88% in 2025. Though small, but it can affect luxury resorts and tourism revenue in a tight economy. Now, business risk in Bangladesh and Pakistan also, because violent protests have targeted the global brands like Bata, KFC, है ना, which hurting the investor confidence in these nations. Now, foreign companies may think twice about expanding or continuing their operations. Clear? Then boycott and brand damage, because even they are targeting even those brands which are not linked to Israel, like Bata. They are facing backlash due to social media misinformation. And it may lead to unemployment or store closure if violence escalates. Apart from this, other impact, domestic political impact. Now, how domestic political impact? So, with respect to domestic political impact, it can give a boost for Islamist and right-wing parties like various groups like Jamaat-e-Islami in Pakistan, TLP, and right-wing Islamic parties in Bangladesh. They are using the issue to mobilize the public support. Clear? They may gain more political traction by presenting themselves as defenders of Muslim causes. It can also act as a pressure on ruling governments like Awami League in Bangladesh and the caretaker setup in Pakistan. It may face a domestic unrest or criticism for not doing enough, and opposition parties could use this to challenge the ruling parties ahead elections or during the transitions. Apart from this, social and security impact. Now, what can be the social and security impact of this? It can increase the radicalization risk, है ना? Violent protest, anti-West sentiment, and religious calls for holy war, which can be seen in Pakistan. It can fuel extremist narrative. It raises the concerns for internal security, especially if fringe groups exploit the issue of violence, if they use violence. So it can also lead to social polarization. It may increase the hatred and hostility towards certain communities or certain brands or tourists, which is perceived as Western or Israeli linked. Apart from this global narrative, now it adds to global pressure on Israel, like actions like passport ban, protest, parliamentary resolutions, which add the moral and symbolic weight to global criticism of Israel's Gaza policy. So this also strengthened call for UN recognition of Palestine and war crime investigation. So overall, if you see these things, when we see these things, so one thing is clear: as the dust settles on Torch KFC outlets, as passports once again become statements of war and solidarity, as nations draw hard lines in the sand, one thing becomes clear, and that is, this is not just about Gaza, this is about deep historical anger which is boiling to the surface. Now it is about identity, solidarity, and a political awakening in Muslim majority region South Asia. So from the Maldives travel bans to Bangladesh, mass protests, and Pakistan heated parliamentary moves, this region is speaking loudly and the world is watching. But here is the real question: will the rising wave of outrage bring meaningful diplomatic change, or just one more broken glass and burnt symbols? Is this the beginning of a new Islamic bloc rising in the global south, or a temporary flash of fury in world already on edge? So drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because this story is far from over and you won't want to miss what happens next. So subscribe our channel Legacy IAS Academy. Thank you so much.